Hello, I'm Katrina Marshall and this is GIGA DRIVE. In this program, we give you an insight into the world of technology, how it impacts your day-to-day life. We challenge some of the ways you already think about technology, tell you about what has happened and what may be happening very soon in the future. All of this and more coming up in GIGA DRIVE. Welcome back to GIGA DRIVE. I'm Katrina Marshall. In our first segment, we talk about the world of technology, more specifically how technology affects our day-to-day lives, makes us safer in the way we go about doing our business, and makes business itself a whole lot more efficient. Remember the days a long time ago when the main frames of most computers filled entire rooms? Then we graduated to desktop computers with flat screens. Then it was the laptop. Now the industry has demanded the tablet. When it first came out, everyone wanted to know what exactly was it. Well, the best person to explain that is Ronnie Mendoza. He is the sales specialist here at Illuminat, and they are the agents for Apple products. Morning, Ronnie.
Thank you. Morning, Katrina. How are you?
I'm great. I'm holding this wonderful masterpiece of technology, and I'm hoping that you can explain to me first, what is an iPad?
Oh, well, iPad is what we consider a tablet in the industry. It's one of such a device where you don't have an actual external keyboard or much peripherals to actually navigate. You use the touch screen. With the iPad, you can browse the web, you can take your notes, you can read email, you can update your files.
And as a lady, you can look quite fashionable because, as you can see, ladies, it fits in your handbag. No longer are you walking around with big, heavy laptop bags, cables, cases, things like that.
Right. And actually, that's one of the reasons why it has evolved. For its portability and maneuverability.
And for the business traveler, of course, it makes traveling and keeping abreast of all your files so much easier.
Yes, it does.
Now it's time to go around the world to see what's making headlines, and we start in Wickford, Essex, where a teenager has been arrested in a joint Scotland Yard and FBI investigation into the hacking of websites. Apparently he's only 19 and he was held at a raid, and the UK's Serious Organised Crime Agency, strangely enough, called SOCA, took its website offline after it was attacked by loose security hackers. Then we move on to the world of domain names, you know, .com, .org, .net, .bb. But imagine being able to Google .pizza. Apparently, a global internet body called the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, or ICANN, it's voted to allow the creation of new website domain suffixes, the biggest change for the online world in years. Apparently, ICANN plans to dramatically increase the number of domain endings from the current 22. Now, you might think that means you can go ahead and just be .Katrina Marshall or .bb or .jones, but the cost is $165,000 US for your own domain names. You might want to reconsider making that investment. That's been what's happening around the world of technology. Tune in next week to find out what's making headlines. Here's the portion of our program where we answer some questions about how to fix what goes wrong, either online or with your gadget. Sean Archer is an IT solutions architect. It's a fancy name. It simply means the doctor is in. Hey Sean, how are you doing?
Katrina.
Good to see you.
Likewise.
Let's just start at the very beginning, as they say. You are an IT solutions
architect.
Right.
Right.
So what does that mean?
Okay, so basically what happens is enterprise customers come into us and they say we need a solution to, say, link our regional offices, for example. What we do, we design that solution for them, make sure the connectivity and everything else is in place, go over there and implement it, and we walk away and everyone is smiling. That's what I do as a solutions architect.
You make people smile, basically. We like that. You know, you talk about solutions, and a lot of people have been talking about how to solve the problem of online security. I mean, we've become this kind of paperless society. We do our banking online. We don't even take cash into certain establishments anymore. SurePay has started up this online thing where they put all of your bills in one place. There's so much that's online that you don't know what you're leaving out there. I mean, can you help people understand how to protect themselves when they click send?
Online security really boils down to one simple, single word, and that is trust. Do you trust that organization or don't you?
Okay.
And how can you find out whether or not that organization is trustworthy? The whole idea is research.
Okay.
You're going to need to go into the background. You're going to need to go to the Better Business Bureau for that organization's country. Go on there, put that organization's website in, and make sure that they are actually a legitimate organization with a legitimate website.
I never thought about it that way before. I mean, so once you have verified that they are who they say they are, and they're doing the right things, and they're not, you know, being hauled before some international tribunal for something, what's a quick and easy way just to check to make sure you're good?
Well, assuming you're comfortable with the website you're purchasing stuff from,
Right.
The next step would be, there are two places you need to look.
Right.
In the URL,
Which is that long thing across.
that's correct, the long thing that starts with HTTP, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
What you're going to need to look for is, in that HTTP, you're going to look for an S after the HTTP.
Okay.
That says that it is secure.
Right.
That's what it stands for.
Okay.
And in addition, in most browsers, there's going to be a section at the bottom, usually in the bottom right-hand corner, where there's going to be a padlock that says this is a secure site. If it's unlocked, it's a non-secure site. If it's locked, it's a secure site.
That's simple enough.
Simple enough.
Padlock closed, safe. Padlock open, not safe. Go figure. That's it for me for this week's edition of Giga Drive. Remember to follow us on Twitter at GigaDrive246, or you can email us at gigadrive246@gmail.com. Of course, we are on Facebook as well. What would a technology program be without a Facebook page and a Twitter feed? Until next week, I'm Katrina Marshall, and this has been Giga Drive.